best advice I could give myself in high school is this. It is really good to try. Try, try, try. Give effort. Show your effort. For some reason, I had this attitude that the less I try, or even the less I appear to try in front of my peers, that was cooler. The cooler you could be, the less you tried, or the less you cared. There was no way that having a passion about something or being 100% committed to something was cool. I think about even sitting in the classroom. Like, who were the cool kids in class? They sat in the back. They didn't pay attention. The cool thing was to be a nuisance. But to be exceptional, to be the best in the class, you had to sit in front and ask questions and be engaged. That's the advice I would have given myself. Like, don't worry about that. Be engaged, be exceptional. Find passions and dive into them. I think what ended up happening is, one of the regrets I have is you end up in activities and you work hard and you're doing a lot, but you can end up with a mindset of, I just have to get through to the next thing. I don't want to be 100% in the moment here, driving towards exceptional. So for example, I was on the wrestling team, and every practice was basically just survival to get through practice. I never really took complete ownership of those 2 hours where we just worked our tails off, and I could have just locked in and owned it and dominated. But what it turned into was, it's so hard, I just gotta get through this one thing and this one thing and this one thing. And I was never in the moment. I was always just looking towards the next thing and the next thing. And then you get home, you're like, oh, I just gotta get through my homework. I gotta get through my homework, and then I can get to bed, and then I can get into the next day, and then I can get through that and that and that, and then I'm finally in the weekend. It's like you're running through bases, and that's your home base. Oh, safe. I'm safe. I just gotta get to there, and I'm safe. And it's not the right attitude I found to succeed in high school, and even especially after it. You need to have the attitude of, I need to be exceptional in the moment. How can I make the most of this? How can I drive competence and exceptionalism in all of these stressful moments? I think it's just being engaged as much as you can. Try not to think about getting through something. Think about owning that thing. One of the best quotes I've heard is, how you do anything is how you do everything. So for anyone who's starting with an entry-level job, or is in college and has kind of busy work, that's a great opportunity to showcase exceptionalism. Like, even if it's just a quick 5-minute thing, like, be great at it. Be really good at it and build up a reputation of exceptionalism. And all those little things compound. And I think the earlier you start that attitude of, I'm just going to give my all in everything I do, so when people know I show up, it's going to get done, and I'm going to have a good attitude about it no matter what happens, good or bad. I'm going to have a smile on my face, and it's going to be done with care and kindness and curiosity. There's no age barrier to that attitude. And so that's the advice I would give myself, because it's what I've found actually works in the real world. In the real world, they don't care about your GPA or what you do or don't know. It's just the attitude of, are you willing to get to know that thing? And how are you, what's your temperament like when you don't know something? Do you get frustrated and angry, or do you get curious and engaged? Those are things you can develop early. Get repetitions in. So for the successes I've found, those have been attitudes I've found led very readily to them. And what I would recommend to you, if you're getting into that mindset, just practice it. You can't do it every day, or maybe you can, and I hope you do, but just as often as you can, remind yourself, am I here? Can I own this? Can I be competent? What can I drive towards? So this video is a little different than normal ones, but if you're interested in kind of more reflection-y type videos, I think these are fun, so let me know in the comments.